Alrighty, y'all, what's going on today? So I'm going to be talking to you about this little clicker, and I know it may not look like much, but it's really great, especially if you have new pets. It can really work wonders. Seriously, it's really awesome. And so this is the Clik-R by PetSafe. PetSafe makes tons of great products. We always buy stuff for them, for our dogs, and yeah, and this has just been like super helpful in helping to train him. So that's basically what these little clickers are for. They help you to train your dogs. Essentially what it does is you use the sound of the clicker as a marker and reward whatever they do with a small treat. So this clicking sound is essentially a form of communication with your dogs, and it marks their good behavior. So if ever you tell them to do something and they do it right, and then you click when they do that, then they associate that clicking sound with a small reward, and they realize that, okay, eventually this sound will be followed by a reward, such as like a little treat or something like that. So these things are awesome. And if you ever tried to train a dog just verbally, it's very difficult because it's human vocalization, and it's so complex, and so a sound like this is much easier for a dog to become attuned to, and so that's why it's so helpful. We used this to teach him how to sit, how to lay down, how to roll over, how to shake, and this was all within a matter of days. It's really cool how this thing works. So that's awesome. I heard a lot about the success rate of these things too. So that's why we got this right away when we got him. And so far, I really have nothing but good things to say, especially for such a simple little device. So let's talk about the design of this really quick. It's a very small, as you can see, handheld clicker. Fits right in the palm of my hand. It's got a comfortable design, kind of like a spoon without the handle. Fits very ergonomically in the hand. It's very lightweight. It almost feels like I'm holding like nothing right now. I mean, there's no electronics or anything. There's no batteries. It's literally just plastic and this little band right here. So very minimal little thing. And you also have this small finger band underneath, which is cool. I mean, it might not be the most necessary thing in the world, but you can hold it onto your finger. You don't have to hold it. You can run around with it, train them. If you're training them in like the park or like a big open area, you don't have to fear, I guess, losing this thing as much or having it slip out of your hand. And the finger band's also really comfortable. It's a nice little, nice little stretchy thing. So any of your fingers or thumb should be able to fit very nicely and securely in the band. It's not super loud either or annoying. I'm gonna click it for you just so you can hear it. It's gonna be kind of hard to tell over video, but here you go. So that's basically the click sound. It's softer than other clickers that I've heard in the past. One of our friends who introduced us to the idea of these things had one, and it was just so loud. And we ended up using it just on our dog, and it was so loud that it kind of like scared him. Like he was a little timid at first, and so he was definitely a bit startled by the click of the loud clicker that we had. This one is very soft. He's not startled by it. He follows it very well. He understands, what it means, and it's nice. Even with how lightweight this thing is too, feels very durable. You can really squeeze it. The clicker's got like some good spring to it. It's got some good action. And very easy to click down, although it feels very strong. You also have this little thing right here. I imagine that would be good for maybe putting it on like a key ring if it's something where you're taking your dog along with you, and you want to have this on you at all times. You can do that. You can have that in there. But the cool thing too is that it's so small, you could really store this anywhere. I mean, we keep it up on our shelf along with all of his little things that we have, his little leashes and all that. So it's a very small, very simple device, but also very useful, very practical if you're trying to train a dog. It just makes sense to have one of these. Again, this is the Clik-R by PetSafe. Super cool. Highly recommend this thing. All right, take it easy, you guys.